I have gone through your CV, and what I can find that for your every company you have almost 10 to 13 months gap, 10 to 13 months period you have actually worked on every companies. So is there any reason for that?
First company was paid around 7,000 rupees. After that, it went to 13,000. After that, it went to 19,000. So due to the salary portion,
Okay.
salary was less compared to the task was given.
Okay.
Apart from that, yeah, that is the main reason.
Okay. So the task and the salary is not matched, right?
No, no.
Okay. Okay. So right now you already working with. You have mentioned that you can discuss with clients and design the website backend part, creating the website architecture, as you mentioned. So it's more about the lead the uh, project, kind of that. Correct. So I expecting that you have more knowledge about development as well. So I'm going to the logical part first, so that we can understand the how about your the logical part. So I'm please see the message box once and see the message. Are you able to find the message in the message box?
Yes.
Okay. So here you can see there is a number triangle is there, or you can see number prime pyramid, which starts with 1 and ends with 5, and it is repeating every, it is by default it is incrementing for every row, and the value is printing based on their row numbers.
Yes.
Okay, so could you please tell me the logic for this, how we can print this?
For this logic, okay, I'm telling you the first we have to use two loops
Okay.
for I and J, and
Okay.
for I have to take from 1 to 5, and for means J will go up to I, means J equals to I is less than J equals to 1, J less than equals to I j plus plus, and for will increment up to 5.
Hmm.
Is
So
it okay?
yes, this is okay, but which variable you have to print? Is it dollar $I or it is dollar $J?
Can I write this thing?
Yes,
Wait.
please.
Okay. Let me write. I j equals to j is equals to I j plus plus. Then inside here it is written percentage. Wait. We have to go echo I. Echo I.
Echo I is correct, but is it uh, R or I in the first for loop?
No, wait. It is not. Just wait 1 minute. This I. This I. I equals to I plus plus for I equals to j equals to then I j plus plus, yeah, this one, this one.
I equals to 1, I less than 5, I plus plus, j equals to 1, j less than I, j plus plus equal I. Okay, very good. If I print dollar $j instead of I, then what will be the output?
Dollar j, it will print 1, then 1 2, then 1 2 3, then 1 2 3 4, then 1 2 3 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. Very good. So I am moving to the next question. Mm, please see the message box again.
Okay, yeah, this is Fibonacci series.
Yes. Do you know the logic for Fibonacci series?
Fibonacci series is last two numbers are added and shown.
Yes. It will always addition of the last two numbers to get the next number.
Huh.
So here you can see total 10 numbers are printed in this series. Okay. And out of 10, the first two numbers will be provided to you, which is 0 and 1.
Huh.
You have to generate the third number onwards from the series up to 10 numbers.
Third number onwards.
You have
Yes.
to generate the third number onwards up to 10 numbers, which will be 34. The value will be 34.
Okay. Less than 34 means number of elements 0 1 2 1 2 3 4 5
10
6
numbers are there.
10 10 I plus 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 plus, then we have to enter second bracket to write n3 equals to 1 plus n2, then comma, then second bracket, then print here I empty print equal is three n3 n3 dollar n3 dollar n3 dollar n3 dollar n3, then then we have to print for n1 equals to n2 and n2 equals to n3.
For I is equal to 2, I less than 10, I plus plus, n3 is equal to n1 plus n2. Here n1 is 0, n2 is 1.
Whatever you have given.
Okay. Then echo n3. Now n2 is equal to n1 and n3 is equal to n2. Okay. Do you think this is correct?
You don't think it is correct?
Yes.
Is it correct or not?
What do you think?
I think it is correct because n1 will consist 0 and n2 consist 1. Now for loop, inside the for loop it will go print at the beginning 1, 0 plus 1. After that, n1 will replace with now total n1 is replaced with n2, and n2 is replaced with current value, that is 1. Means n1 value of n1 becomes n2 means 1, and n2 right now n2 with will be 1, then 1 plus 1 is 2.
Hmm. But the condition you have written here, dollar I is equal to 2. That means it will start from 2. Correct?
You tell me now that for I have to start from 1 only. Second number I have to start. For loop will start from 2. You said right just right now.
Then what will be the first number?
First number you have given 0, and first n2 is 2, 1, 0 and 1.
Hmm.
Acha,
Could you
wait,
please
wait.
print the output?
Let me write everything from the beginning. Okay,
Okay.
wait. Okay, otherwise will not going to. Uh, 1 equals to 0, and 2 is going to be 1. Okay, and n3 only a number. 1 1 is a number, and your number is number. Let us consider. Okay, now echo. Yeah, this one.
Equal N1 into then equal N3. Okay. 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 Now it's perfect. Okay. I am moving to the next question.
Uh, then
This is basically an array. Okay. And in this array, you can see there are so many numbers are there. Okay. So out of these numbers, few numbers are there which is duplicates. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to print those duplicate values from the provided array.
duplicate values from the
Values.
array.
Yes, duplicate values. If you see the array, you can see the value 2, value 15. These two values are there, which is duplicates.
Okay.
So your output will be 2 and 15 in this case.
Now I have to write just alphabet. Wait. Now at the beginning I have for I 0. dollar array. Okay. Now for J plus one and dollar array dollar array and and if array dollar array I equals to dollar array dollar j echo echo uh, array dollar j. What for if what for
But
certainly
I
for if what for okay.
for I in range the length of array j length of array. Okay, then so you want to use two for loop. In the inner for loop you just written that you want to checking the value with each element of the
Array.
array,
Hmm.
correct. If it is matched,
Hmm. Then it will display the J portion.
uh, I plus 1. If it is matched, then it will. Okay, okay. I can understand the concept.
Hmm.
Okay. Now I am moving to the next question. Okay.
Is it correct, sir?
This is not the proper syntax, so as per the
Yeah.
algo, it is correct.
Okay. Yes, I am. I have written this algo.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Now I am moving to the next part, which is related with MySQL. Okay.
Okay.
Please see the message box.
In the message box, I can see.
Sorry, sorry, sorry. You just ignore the text. Only see the image.
1 minute, sir. Image. I am seeing ID, name, email, phone number
Yes,
is
yes.
there, username, user salary, ID. A is there. Output is ID, name, email, ID, name, email, phone number, total salary,
Okay, now I'm explaining. There is two table. One is user table, another one is user salary table. Okay. So in the user table there is four columns: ID, name, email, and phone number. And in the user salary table there is also four columns, which is ID, user ID, salary amount, and month of salary. Correct. So if I see the records in the user table, there we can see two records are there. That means two users are there. One is user one, another one is user two. Correct.
mm,
Okay. Now if I see the user salary table, there is five records which related with two users. One is user one, another one is user two. So the first three columns related with user one, and the last two columns, last two rows, um, the last two rows is user 2. Are you following me?
yes,
Okay. So here is the output where you can see the all information from the users table, and the total salary is getting from the user salary table. So you have to write down the query as SQL query which will give you the output. Are you understand what is the requirement?
ID, name, email, name, email, phone, phone, user select. Yes, variable ROI salary where users dot ID underscore salary uh, and the dot user underscore ID user underscore salary underscore amount user underscore ID where ID equals to by
Select ID, name, email, phone, from salary amount from users, user salary, while user ID is equal to user salary dot user ID. Okay, so Gato, could you please tell me, is there any joining is required?
Joining, I am joining now, where user ID and user ID, I am doing inner join.
Okay, so in that case, this is inner join, correct?
Ah,
Okay, group by username.
oh, I think on keyword I missed. That
You
missed
have
on.
not used any aliases.
Aliases, yes, aliases we can use, means user, for user you can use you, or user underscore salary, you as you user
It
underscore
will give you an error basically because the ID column is exists in both tables. So it is an ambiguous field. So that's why it will create some problems. So you have to use aliases.
sir, excuse me. Here I have written users. User dot I have given. I have
No, no.
mentioned that.
In the select statement, you have not mentioned any aliases table
Ha, ha,
name.
ha, 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 ha. In select statement, I have to mention that
Yes.
users dot id, name dot id, that I have to mention. Wait.
Hmm. Where part is correct, there is no issue. But in the select statement, you have to
Ha,
mention
ha,
alias
ha,
part as well.
ha, ha, ha. Actually, uh, I was doing calculation in, wait.
Users.id, users.name. Here dots are missing. Just comma missing. Okay. User salary. Okay. Now tell me, you have used group by username, correct?
Hmm.
If I use group by user ID instead of username, then what will be the difference?
Actually, actually, you need to means two queries will not be shown in that case, because ID is, and here you can see in user salary also you have mentioned, means 1 2 3 4 5, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So that will not display, means order by, in this output will not generate. The required output will not generate in that case.
Okay. Could you please tell me the difference between group by and order by? What is the basic difference between group by and order by?
Order by is ascending, as ascending descending. For ascending descending, you are doing order
Okay.
or and group by for column.
Hmm. Then we are. Then what is the purpose of group by? Basically, where we have to use group by.
Sir, group by short the data based on the column. Okay. Now order by is used for alphabetic or numerical, means ascending descending.
Okay.
Ascending descending.
Okay. Understood.
Okay.
Okay, Saugata, could you please tell me the basic difference between nested query and subquery?
Sub Nested query and subquery. Subquery is
Yes.
is a query
Mm-hmm.
uh, which is executed, means inside one query it will execute. Means let us consider you want to select the second highest number salary from any
Okay.
table. In that case you have to count that, select salary from that table. Inside that you have to write that subquery.
Okay. Okay. And for nested query?
Nested query, nested query is also same. Means I think, yes, nested query is also same.
So, so as per you, nested query and subquery both are same.
Subquery, means working wise they are same.
Then why there is two name? Is there any requirement for that?
No, sir.
Or
I
is there?
I think nested query and subquery both are the same thing.
Okay. Have you created any table in your project, or have you designed any table for your own project?
Yes.
Okay. So could you please tell me what basic things you have to keep in your mind to create an table?
Means can you a little bit explain the your
Yes, sure, sure,
requirement?
sure. Yes. I just want to know the basic things you have to keep in your mind so that you can create a table related with a specific model or specific features like that. So when you create a table related with any module or any models, so what things first you have to keep in your mind? Are you getting my question? Or I'm
Uh,
not talking about the number of fields, number of columns like that, but the basic things which we have to uh, think first, because
I
to
think, sir,
create a
indirectly you are
great
asking.
table, we have to optimize the table as well, right?
I think you are asking the difference between innovative and my is difference. That thing you are asking, that what we need to do.
Not only that, I am talking about the field type, the indexing, and the primary key, foreign key. Those are things I am talking about. Because when you create a table, you have to optimize the table in such a way so that become a mm, it will become uh, what I can say. by which it will not be a complicated table, so that you can you have to query on this table as well, right? So it must be has some normalized rule,
Yeah,
such.
that is why we have to keep in mind that it should be based on our requirements. It should be in our DB or my that
Mm-hmm.
thing we have to consider. Plus, if we need, we can do the indexing also, store procedure also. Then we have to means spaces must be less. That is why barcode should be used, and the table must be in third normal form.
Okay. One thing you can say that suppose you have written a query in your project, in your existing project, and it's become slow down. That means you have to optimize the query as well. Are you
Please,
able to
can
hear
you
me?
no no can you repeat?
Yes. I am asking that suppose you have written an SQL query in your existing project, okay,
Uh,
and now it's become slow query.
mm,
That means it takes so much time and it returns the data after a long period. So in such case, what you should do to optimize the query?
First of all, I will use store procedure.
Okay.
Second thing is that if it consists many subqueries, then I will try to fetch only that column that is required. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
means whole table I will not means select star from. I will avoid. I just fetch only that much specific column. Third thing is that I will use limit, okay, so that only that much data should come. Yeah, this way.
Mm, other than that, are you able to do in your table structure anything?
Sir, means requirement wise, this much means I can remember. Means based, if you give me the situation, then it maybe I can explain the thing better.
Okay. Okay. Now I am moving to the Laravel part. Okay. So till now, how many projects you have created on Laravel?
Two projects DSRM first one, second is Patham, and third is once website is there, only website is there, so around 2 to 3.
Okay, good. Now in Laravel, could you please tell me what is CSRF?
CSRF is actually used for preventing the data means submission of data should not be means should not be get affected by any external data. That means I'm explaining you properly. CSRF
Mm.
is a means what we did is in CSRF, when we enable it, when we submit some form, then a CSRF token is generated, and for every HTTP request, it will generate the number for the verification, so that the form submission is done from a authentic user or not. That for checking that thing, we are using CSRF token.
Okay, suppose if we don't use CSRF token in a form, in Laravel form, then what will happen?
what will happen, your you can submit your means you can submit your form without any means anyone user can submit the data, means he can access your data or forgery can be done.
So that means without a CSRF token, a form can be submittable.
Yes, that can be submitted because yeah, that can be submitted, but for authentication and purpose, it is better to use CSRF token.
Have you ever used any form without CSRF token?
For no, for practice purpose only. For official purpose or generation code generation purpose, it is not done.
Okay. Now tell me, what is the role of middleware in Laravel?
Middleware is used to used to check whether the user is authenticated or not. Means it is acting as a bridge between the request and its response.
It
Do
is
I
a
need to
bridge
explain
between
more?
request and response.
Request act layer between user request, HTTP request and its response. Means when user requests the server, then request will pass through the middleware. Then middleware verifies that whether the request is authenticated or not. If
Hmm.
authenticated, then only that it will bring back the response and send it to the user.
Okay, so this is basically a layer of security. What I can understand.
Ah, ah.
And if it is fails, so suppose the middleware is not authenticated and it is failed. So is the request is going to the controller or it is returned before the controller?
So if it is failed, then definitely user cannot means that whatever the request was given, that is not going to come. Means inside the controller, it will just show the response, whatever the redirection you have done inside your controller, means return to which page. It will go to that page.
Okay. Okay. Do you know about service provider?
Service provider, which service provider? Syscan means
Please come again.
which service provider you are asking.
The service provider which we have, we are basically using Laravel.
Okay, service provider is a place where we store all the bootstrapping related thing.
Okay. So, in your project, I think you have already used some third-party packages or libraries, like as payment gateway or some.
JWT, yes, JWT, yes.
Okay. So, you have already used JWT. Very good. So, to use JWT in your application,
Mm.
what are the basic steps? I just want to know the basic steps. Okay, so that it will implement in your project. Suppose I
Ah,
have a fresh Laravel project, I want to use JWT in my own project. So what will be the basic steps to incorporate the JWT?
composer required means I think TYMON then slash JWT underscore authentication. Then after that, it will get affected config slash app.php. Then inside the dot env file, that thing, that whatever the generated data is created, that will show. And after that, PHP artisan, JWT, then colon secret.
Mm. So this is the basic steps what you have already told that to install the JWT packages, correct?
Ha.
Okay, so suppose the packages are installed in my project and how can I use them after installing the package? How can I use them?
I think after means using computer, you will install these packages, right? Now,
Correct.
after installing that packages, it will
Hmm.
automatically you can use that package.
No, I just want to know that is there anything you have to uh, write or you have to configure something for
Dot
JWT time on?
inside the inside that .env file, that
Hmm.
everything, whatever is many packages you are installing na, that will
Yes.
it that will means get printed. After that, composer.log
Hmm.
inside that also, that thing means whatever means extra Laravel, then whatever the provider, the name, packages,
Okay.
path, that get printed.
Now I want to use JWT in my project. So how may I use those installed packages? Or could you please tell me, or could you please explain me that um, how I want to, how may I use the JWT in my project? Basically, it is a API authenticator, correct? So, how may I generate the BRR token and what is the expiry time of it? Do you know
That
that?
that will get printed inside .env file. Now, if you want to ask the steps, so
Mm-hmm.
first thing is install Laravel, then install JWT package, then
Okay.
add JWT package into service provider, then publish
Okay.
JWT configuration, then generate
Good.
JWT key, then create JWT middleware, then configure the
Very
database,
good.
create AP related routes, then create API controller. Yeah, this way.
Yes, yes. I just want to know these steps actually. Okay, good. Now, could you please tell me about the MVC?
A model view controller, model is related to database. V is view, whatever you are seeing inside your screen, and C is controller, where your all program related means logics, algorithms you are written.
So when we interact with the database, then it will comes from.
Model
Okay, and the logical things will come from.
controller.
Okay, and view is the user interface.
uh,
Okay. Now, could you please tell me? Suppose I have a relationship with uh, relationship in my project one to many. Okay. For say, I have two modules. One is teacher, another one is student.
ठीक है.
Okay. So one teacher may have multiple students. So there is one to many relationship. Now in Laravel, uh, what I have to write in the model part so that I can show all the students on the teacher module as well as all the teachers, sorry, only one teachers will be there in the student module, then vice versa. So for that you have to build some relationship on model.
Means means one to many.
Yes, the relationship is one to many, but for Laravel it will the syntax is different, like as belongs to or has many, such like this.
Okay, then public function, then
Hmm.
maybe latest order, then column has one, then that will return dollar this. Then after that, I'm showing you this this sign. This sign then has one. Then inside that order, then double colon class, then latest of many.
Could you please explain me with the teacher and student so that I can understand?
Means I need to write.
Hmm.
Do I need to write?
Yes, come again. I cannot understand.
Huh?
Please pardon.
I am saying, do I need to write it?
You can also write, but you can tell me as well.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm writing. You realize is complex. Public, yes, we write to an public function. Yes, bracket, then bracket, then a column. Okay. Now after that we have to ret dollar H9S HSON, then order OR column, then class, class, then LTST, and
Here you have mentioned that latest order, correct?
mm,
Then what is the relationship between that means which two modules is related with this? One is order and another one is
order latest order is one. Second is order.
okay. Okay, Shaugato, I think your interview is over. Uh, what is your current CTC right now?
Current CTC is 35,000.
Please come again. Hello.
35,000, sir. I have written.
Okay. And your expectation?
That is based on technical interview, sir.
Yes.
That is based on technical interview.
Okay. And So that means you have no expectation.
No, no. Before, after selection only, I can tell you the expectation, right? Without selection, how I can say what is my expectation?
No, for now you can say that you have some expectation as well.
No, sir. As of now, I want to clear the interview, and after that, final round, HR during
Okay,
conversion, HR.
okay, no issue. You want to talk after the final interview, right?
Ha.
Okay, and your notice period?
Notice period is 30 days.
30 working days
No,
or
30 calendar
total?
days.
Total 30 days.
30 calendar days.
Okay. Is it negotiable?
Uh, Sir, I have to. Actually, you said in the beginning that why I am changing 10 companies. Actually, previous companies were 1 year. Okay. For initial stage, it was correct because salary as per their salary or whatever I am learning, that is enough. So right now, current company I am joining because there are some personal issues are there. That is why I have to leave the previous company. Previous company was perfect.
Currently, are you working with somewhere or you already left the company?
No, no, I am working.
Okay.
IT cent. You said that.
Okay. And have you any idea about Git?
Huh? Git. Yes, we are working on Git.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Swagoto. If you get selected, then the HR ma'am will call you. Okay.
So, but, sir, one thing I may I know the interview process.
Yes, yes.
Interview process.
Interview process means your technical round is done, and
Huh?
you have only the HR round, and then only you will get selected.
Where your office is located, sir?
It is in Rajarhat, Newtown.
Means near Akanka Mode.
No, no. Near it's near Unitech Gate 2, Tata
Achha.
Medical Center.
Okay. Okay.
The cancer hospital is there, Tata
Yes.
Medical Center.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Any other question?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.